Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brando with Brando Sports World here, and I'm here with my daughter Bray, and she wanted to help make picks today for the Ball State Cardinals. Last year, Ball State had a record of 6-7. This year, we're gonna go ahead and tap in and find out what their record's gonna be. For the very first game, for the very first game, you want to sit over here? That's fine. We can make it work. You want to be the star. She wants to be in front. Anyways, for the very first game of the season, they're playing an SEC team, and it is a away game. They have a tough schedule starting out, going up against Tennessee. I don't think this game will be too close, unfortunately, and I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be a loss for Ball State. What do you think? Is it a loss or a win?
Win.
She thinks it's a win. I like her passion, but I don't foresee it. Heading into week 2, we're going up against Western Michigan. Western Michigan, in the past, they've been a somewhat decent team out of that conference. But I think that Ball State will get a win here. I think they're just a slightly better team. I think they're on a better track record as far as their season is going. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and give the win here for Ball State, so they'll be 1-1 at this point. Heading into week 3, they go up from there playing Murray State. I think this is another very winnable game for Ball State. And since it's a home game, I'm going to go ahead and give the win for Ball State here, and they will be 2-1 at that point in the season. Moving on to week 4, they're playing an away game at Georgia Southern. This is another game where it's Ball State's probably just the better team overall. I'm going to go ahead and give the win here for Ball State on the road, making their record 3-1, which is an impressive start to the season. Heading into week 5, they are going to go up against the Huskies, Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois traditionally has been a better team out of that conference, generally year to year. I think that this will be a somewhat close game. I think they'll carry this into the second half, but I do think the Huskies do end up taking this win, even if it is home game for Ball State. We're going to go ahead and give the win from Northern Illinois here. So that's going to make Ball State's record at this point 3-2, still on the winning side of that coin. So heading into week 6, they're playing an away game at Central Michigan. I think this is going to be a really close game, kind of down to the wire type of game. So these games are actually pretty fun to watch. If there's not any other decent games on at the time, usually you can get a good competitive game. It's always like a turnover or just they have one or two players that are just a little bit better. In this case, I think that Central Michigan does have the better players, and I think this is going to be an away game. Ball State's going to take the loss here, so they're 3-3 at this point. Heading into week 7, this is a home game against the UConn Huskies. I think that this is a winnable game for Ball State. This might be a close game in the beginning, but I just think that Ball State's probably the better team overall here, and it being a home game, that gives them the extra advantage. So we're going to go ahead and give the win to Ball State at this point, making them 4-3. Heading into week 8, they are playing not Western Michigan. There's too many of these Michigan teams, to be honest. They're playing up against Eastern Michigan, This is a home game for Ball State. I think that there's a good opportunity for either team to win here. But I like Ball State in this matchup with it being a home game, and I do have them winning. So that will make them 5-3 on the season, needing just one more win to become bowl eligible at this point. They do get an off bye week at this next week. That'll be good for them to get together as a collective group and hopefully get another win for the end of the season. So after that, they do play at Kent State. I think that Kent State is the superior team here. And I also think that it being a away game, that's going to be a harder matchup for Ball State to take this win. So we're going to go ahead and give it to Kent State. I like them as a team overall better than Ball State. So they are 5-4 at this point, and they are on a 2-game losing streak. We'll see how that carries over into these next couple games. Following the Kent State game, it is another away game in Ohio against Toledo, the Rockets. I think Toledo is the superior team here as well, unfortunately. But I do think Ball State will have an opportunity to do well heading into the third quarter, maybe even in the beginning of the fourth quarter before wild turnover or defensive play off of Toledo. I like Toledo's defense with what they had going on last year. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give the win here for Toledo. So that will make Ball State 5-5, and they're really needing a win here to get into the postseason. The following week, they play the Ohio Bobcats. Ohio has been a somewhat decent team out of that conference. They recently lost Frank Solich, and I don't know how they've done. I got to look into the record a little bit more. But just with the given history, they probably have a little bit superior players than Ball State. It is a home game, So I'm not going to completely write them off, but I do think that they will lose this game, going 5-6. So that's unfortunately a 3-game losing streak there, heading into the 12th and final week of the season for them. The last game is a winnable game, however. It is against at Miami, Ohio. Thank goodness not the Hurricanes. It gives them a better opportunity. This is an away game. Anyone could really win this matchup, but I think Ball State's a little bit superior in that sense. For that reason, I'm going to go ahead and give the win to Ball State here. They are going to go to the postseason, and they will be 6-6 heading into that postseason. So about the same record they had heading into the postseason last year when they were 6-7. But yeah, so the Ball State Cardinals, we're going to go ahead and give them a 6-6 record. And that's who I had for my number 93 team of the top 100 college football teams of 2022. So I want to thank you. Bray, can you tell them thank you?
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Have a great night.
Tell them to subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel.
That is so cool. All right. Thank you guys. Have a blessed evening. Say bye.